Lethal concept here. This time with the live commentary gameplay of gold for male Adept. Now, with the male Adept, you want to use the disruptor ammo, and you would probably want to use a cyclonic mod because you don't have a lot in the way of shields. Now, see these two. See a Vanguard, Infiltrator, and Havoc Trooper. You really need to be mindful of classes because this will help you determine what you want to do. The Vanguard's going to be up there. Infiltrator's probably going to be sniping well, he has a Raptor, so he'll probably be mid-range and not full long range. But the Havoc Trooper has a Vanquisher, so he's probably going to be a bit further in the back. So, as we all know, or if you are just starting to watch this as the first video of my channel, I lag a bit at the front. I can't help that. My computer is pretty shitty right now, but I'm actually going to cut the video and can resume the footage afterwards. So I will see you then. So hopefully I've gone past the lagging stage right now, and there we go. Lag is a lot better now. I can actually save him there. Alright, so Vanguard's there, Soldier is behind us, and it looks like so you really want to be next to your teammates as the Adept. You really want to. So don't do what I did and put a bad placement. Now, for sharpshooters, they won't shoot at you if you go really close. They'll try and melee you. So that's one way to stop sharpshooters from shooting, is go up close. Now, my live commentaries won't be about the build, what skills to allocate, what kind of weapons you use. That's going to be in my video guides. So instead, this is more focusing on what you should do as a gameplay wise, and generally what your decision making should be. So with support characters and tank characters, in general, all characters, what you should be doing is watching the map. So I see the map that there's no one going on that side, so what I did was I moved up a bit further because I'm not afraid of my side getting flanked. I'm afraid of my teammates dying, and that's bad news bears for your teammates. And you can see that, and as you can see, because I was close, I can instantly go up for res. See that the sides has no red dots. Up to throw a singularity, which should help him. Now I'm gonna opt to try and take the shields out from this guy so I can disable him and go up for a biotic combo to hopefully do enough damage. I'm gonna opt to spray him, which allows you to disable on him. And we are gonna try and get a tech combo field, which allows us to stun enemies that walk through it. But this is the Adept. What you should be doing is using your skills as much as possible. And you might be wondering why I threw my throw out there. This is because this allows you to keep your shields up from one of your skills. Now, when rounds end, what you should do is grab ammo as much as possible, because Hurricane chews through a lot of ammo. So what you want to do is you want to refill after every round. I'm just actually gonna do a selfish thing here because from the past I've had very bad experiences. I've had like screams in my ear, and I don't want that. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, so what we're going to do is actually singularity, so we don't have to deal with those. And we know that the Hydra is actually going to shoot us, so we need to do is quickly duck into cover. Now, this is one of the worst possible outcomes. So we're going to try and stun this guy, which we do. And we're going to try and stay up a tech combo, do as much damage. Now, thankfully, we had enough shields, and thankfully, the missile guidance system is gone. And you might be wondering, why are you shooting that guy instead of shooting the other guys? Oh, because he's an easy target to set up my tech combo. And we're going to leave that up to disable anything that comes after us, like dogs or raiders that try and get cutesy up front. Now I know there's a berserk on the left because he shot at me. But thankfully our Vanguard is tanking him, so, and then we're gonna stun him and finish him off with a tech combo. Now I can see there's 3 enemies there and there's a lot more there, so what I'm going to do is actually go on this side and take out these enemies out here instead. Very weak usage of my singularity. Don't do what I do and use it on one person. But I just got greedy. Ah, sad face when throw misses. But yeah, if you play any support, actually, let me amend my statement. When you play this game, you should really start off looking at the map on the very top. I know it looks very weak because it's just like this thing here. It looks very weak, but it really shows you what's going on. And oh no, don't want to deal with that. That's gonna hit the ceiling, isn't it? Yep. We're gonna shockwave the dog so he doesn't actually chew that guy or like go up against that guy. And that range is so ridiculous, don't you think? Like the shotguns in this game, like they don't stagger at all, but those shotguns, oh no, they stagger the crap out of you from any range. And we're gonna leave him there and hopefully stun this guy. There we go. Combo. So we're gonna get shot from sorry, just very hectic right now. I know there's gonna be dogs, so I'm gonna put my singularity there and I'm gonna opt to combo this guy, and that will stun all these mobs. This guy isn't stunned, so you want to use your pull on him or miss your pull completely. That's fine too. I know it's safe because that thing's broken, the missile guidance system. See a lot of mobs there, so what I'm going to do is put my singularity up there and let that drag all the mobs up. I'm going to try and take out the Hydra instead of going for those lower mobs. I'm going to leave it. Now that's a dangerous field to jump through. This game is a bit laggy. I think the host is a bit laggy, but we will manage. Now I know that they're running up front, and I know there's someone flanking us, or there's a dog flanking us. That's him. Because again, watch the map. Map is very important, guys. A lot of people don't mention this. A lot of people don't talk about it, but you should really, really watch the map. It tells you so much in the early games. Early game? Tells you so much of what's happening in the game when you have free time. Did he jump off the map? Nope. That's good. But yeah, I'm using the Hurricane. When you run out of ammo, use the charger. You only get -3% if you have a Hurricane 1 and a Charger X, which is what I'm running. Now you can see those. You can see one of the dots is moving. Two of the that dot is moving very fast. That's probably going to be a dog. That might be a dog. That's a dog or a raid. No, those are stationary now. So we don't have to worry about those for now. Instead, what we're going to try and do is stun the Anarchist and kill him. And there's actually someone right behind us. That's okay. We're going to have to regroup with our team a bit here. Is this guy actually doing anything? Okay, we're gonna leave him then, because I thought he was doing something. That's why I went out to defend him, but nope, he's one of those people. So what we're gonna do actually is try and not lag ourselves all the way up the wazoo and try and regroup up with someone that's actually doing something. I'm gonna try and set up a combo here and run back around. Is he still? I'm just gonna leave him. I'm actually not gonna not gonna save his ass, cause this is gonna be a very awkward game if it does. Yeah, I'm leaving him. Anyways, that's unfortunate. I hope he doesn't get rezzed. I'm actually gonna... Cause that's a lot of mobs. Explode that. Ah, ducked way too late. That was my bad. Yep, he's okay. So that's bad. We're gonna leave that saboteur alone for a bit and try it, and cause you're not very good at dealing with armored targets, so what we're gonna do is actually support our teammates more, cause that's what you do. You're mainly CC damage and support. So now we can actually deal with them. And I was hoping to get my stun off. If you're wondering why I was shooting at him, I was hoping to get my stun off before he actually got his what was it? The energy drain off. His version of energy drain. Whatever it's called. The energy drain. That's done. I'm sorry. I'm just very disappointed. This turned from a 4-person co-op to a 3-person co-op trying to revive his ass. Please tell me I can jump out of that. Alright. I'm actually going to stick with this guy right here. Upload. Oh no. This is going to be hard with 3 people. I'm probably going to be burning consumables here very early. I can hear a Hydra already, so I'm actually surprised that didn't get him, but I can see that there's one red dot, and that's probably going off the AK. I don't care about the FK. I'm trying to... There you go. Can I see? No, I can't see where the Hydra is. I'd rather stick with this guy because the Vanguard has charge to regen his shield, so he's a bit more tankier than him. I don't care about him. Again, he can die for all I care. Actually, can we vote to kick him? No one's actually gonna... That's bad. I'm actually gonna detonate this to try and stun. Use... Alright, that's... Very disappointing damage, huh? That's probably what you're thinking. I use that to try and disperse as many enemies as possible, because I saw that the Crow Guard was getting a lot of heat, so I'd use that to try and help him as much as possible. Don't need to use my throw on him because he'll get stunned. Actually... very surprised that didn't actually get the dog. But I know I can hear a grenade, so I'm gonna move up a bit. Stun the dog because that's what's going to get my teams killed, if anything. Aim for the sharpshooter. I know, this isn't very exciting, is it? Is there something behind me? Oh, that lag. Oh my god. Very not exciting, I know. Sorry, I'm just concentrating because we have 1 person down, so I don't want to like screw up, and we haven't had to use consumables, so this is a good run. I don't want to screw that up yet. Yet? Did I say yet? No, I did not say yet, guys. Ignore that yet. Where's my singularity? Where is my singularity going? Very disappointed that my singularity gone. I saw a grenade. That's probably going to hit one of them. and I see a dog, so you want to see all the unshielded mooks. I'm just gonna take whatever damage. I know I'm gonna get locked. Oh, I couldn't get him up before I got locked. That's disappointing. I couldn't get him. Is there someone? Yep. Ah. If I get to halfway without getting up, I'm just gonna use a consumable, because it's right now it's 3 of us. You really need to use consumables when it's this low. Sharpshooter's not as important right now. What's more important is to get. Why I said that sharpshooter's not as important, because when he's that close, he's not going to shoot. It's when he's a bit further back. See how the sharpshooter's moving away, because he can't shoot from that close. Well, he can't. It's not that he can't. It's his. I'm guessing the programming in him won't allow him to shoot that close up. So when they're really close up, you don't have to worry about sharpshooters as much. What you want to worry about is everything else. Weak combos. Can't even kill. Goddamn raiders. Wait, there's one there. I see 2. Oh wait, that's the stupid HUD. I thought yeah, see how the sharpshooter tried to melee him? It's because they don't shoot while very close up. I don't want to use singularity for that guy. Now we watch to see if the AFK comes back. It's wave 7. That's me, right? V.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
There it is. Anyways, awkward positioning here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna heal up as soon as I get hit, because that's completely my fault, and you gotta take responsibility if you screw up. So you can see that there's no red dots coming this side, so that means the Hydra's coming from this side, and you wanna. Good job, he took it out for me. So I'm actually gonna go up close and try and create a tech combo field, but his fire combo overrode it. I know this is the most exciting gameplay ever. You'll probably find more exciting gameplay on, not gameplay, but more exciting commentary on my Sentinel that just came out. Now I'm gonna try and stun. That tech combo field should stun them. I'm actually going to lead him on a merry chase. Why don't you go for the AFK guy? That's 2 of them. You want to dodge not in a straight pattern in case one of them decides to shoot you. And we're going to leave him with a tech field there. And I'm gonna try and stun this guy. I'll kill him out completely. Can you just go for that guy there? We're gonna cut him off from getting. We're gonna cut him off from getting what was it? Grabbed from the dog. We're gonna CC him. I was hoping to actually get a tech field up, so that if I got tech field up over there, that would have stunned all of them walking into it. Maybe not the berserkers. Berserkers more seem to have a chance to get stunned, but that would have been very helpful. But unfortunately, I didn't get enough bullets off with the hurricane, and that was honestly my bad. That wasn't very good gameplay or very good showcasing of an adept, but ideally as an adept you should be throwing as many mooks as possible with the heart rate of hurricane. Create as many tech combo fields as possible, because you need I'm pretty sure from my testing, from using the soldier, from using the soldier with the raptor on my build, that I think you need a certain amount of bullets before. Can we kick the guy? You need a certain amount of bullets before you can create tech combo field. Oh, he just left. But yeah, you use Singularity to pick up more than one unshielded mooks, and if you're running into a lot of armored targets, what I use is I usually Singularity them, Shockwave them to stagger them, and then I'll start shooting them to hopefully stun them. But yeah, with the human Adept, you actually have a lot of CC, and you deal quite a bit of damage to unshielded targets as well. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will let you watch me pick up my reward with the frozen communicating server screen. That's a disappointment. That's a disappointment name tag with Sarah Ryder. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. The next guide would be, or the next guide will be obviously on the uncommons at. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video, and hopefully I'll see you next time.